you so much for staying with us, everyone. We've been talking about opposition role, but then what about the ruling party? The APC has not had a convention in 2 years, which Mr. Martins Donovo, the presidential candidate of the NPC, raised, and some other issues he did raise. And Ayo Yalawa, a member of the APC in our Abuja studio, has been responding to some of the issues. And one of the issues he raised also was that in the cabinet presently, especially the issue of the security chiefs, that there is an imbalance, ethnic imbalance, which is a provision of the law, not an administrative provision. Mr. Yalawa, if you would clarify and tell Nigerians, do you think there is a balance based on what the law provides in some of the appointment made by President Muhammadu Buhari?
Thank you very much. It's quite unfortunate that people like to put ethnicity before competence. You ask yourself, where was Nigeria before this administration? I was in Abuja. On Sundays, you are scared to go to church. On Friday, Muslims are scared to go to mosque because you don't know where the next bomb was going to go off from. We all celebrated just last week when the Nyanya Park was reopened. Now, these people conveniently decide to forget where we are coming from because it doesn't suit their jaundice analysis. Now you talk about balance and imbalance. The chief of staff, the overall, is from the south. The chief of army staff is from the north. The chief of naval staff is from the south. So what exactly is the problem? We have 4 of them, 2 from the south, 2 from the north. But these people just keep deceiving people, lying to Nigerians, misleading people, and using ethnicity as a yardstick. When we had all the South people, all the southern military chiefs in the past, what happened? All we are seeing were fat military men with tummy almost like 9 months pregnant women who did nothing, who watched while the landmass the size of Belgium was excised from Nigeria by the terrorists.
We need to tone down the language, some of the language used on the program. But let me come to Mr. Martins Donovo now. With what we have on the ground, we're talking about the way and manner in this country is run by the ruling APC. Going forward, Nigeria's democracy under the ruling APC, do you think that the APC, is awake to its responsibilities now?
Oh, clearly not. Clearly not. The APC has only one flag they are flying. General Buhari is our president. That's the only flag they are flying. Because General Buhari has some personal respect as an individual. That's the only flag they're flying. Look at the performance of the government. The priorities of the APC are very similar to the priorities of the NCP. Anti-corruption, security, the economy. APC has failed on all counts.
When you say they failed, are those not to blanket?
Blanket?
I'm asking, are they not blanket?
Can we take them one by one?
Go ahead.
These are very clear. The economy. You inherited a growing economy. That's a hard fact. The day before the APC government was inaugurated, the official data from the Bureau of Statistics is the economy was growing. Today, you ran the economy into a recession. We thought that having made your mistakes and run into a recession, you will try to better the situation. Then you run it into a stagflation. Right now, they are running into a debt crisis. Somebody bragged here that Eurobond was successful. It's unfortunate. The quality of education has collapsed. The quality of morals is totally destroyed in this country. Eurobond, you offered bonds at 7-point-something%, twice the LIBOR rate, and you think it will sell? The question is, how do you pay? The Eurobond was offered at 7-point-something%. That is super jackpot profit if you compare it with LIBOR. London Interbank offered rate.
I will ask you a question, Mr. Martins Donovo.
So everybody will go to buy it.
As we round up
but then Nigeria now get a slave.
Okay. Let me quickly ask you, and I want you to quickly give this answer in just about 30 seconds because we need to round up the conversation. As it stands right now, if the APC goes to the polls today, What do you think will happen?
They will rig it.
They will what?
They will rig it and they will enforce it with all forms of violence. You saw their primaries in Lagos. Very violent.
Okay.
They believe in violence, they believe in rigging, they believe in fraud, they believe in propaganda and deceit. And this is what they're doing, and that's why they have run the country down.
Okay, let me get Ayo Yalawa's in 30 seconds. If you will round off your thoughts and say, oh, where if your party go to the polls today, what could happen?
Well, we saw what happened in Ondo. We saw what happened in Edo. So there's really no fear because Nigerians know who is for them. We've been hearing people screaming recession, which is true. But you will ask yourself, a country that depends on one product, and you have Avengers bombing the pipeline at that time.
The 30 seconds is out. Many thanks. I'm afraid we're out of time. Many thanks, Ayo Yalawa, former Deputy Director of APC Campaign Organization, Mr. Martin Zonovo, former presidential candidate of the NCP. Many thanks for your thoughts on the program, gentlemen. And that's our show for today. Many thanks for being part of it. Bye for now.